Hello everyone, this is Roxas1359. Welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy X HD Remastered. Last time, we defeated Nemesis at the Monster Arena, getting ourselves the Mark of Conquest, which means it's time, ladies and gentlemen. Time we tackled the Dark Aeons. Just to give you an overview, here are my stats for the three who will be taking on the Dark Aeons. They are Titus, Waka, and Riku. Each of them has their ultimate weapon, the God Hand, World Champion, and Kaldabolg. And in terms of equipment, we've got Ribbon, Auto Haste, Auto Protect, and Auto Phoenix on all three of them. I recommend getting at least one character to have Ribbon. Stoneproof is a good substitute for Ribbon. However, you will still be affected by other negative status effects, and that will make things a little bit harder. I decided to go for all three Ribbon armors for these Dark Aeons because I like having my bases covered. In terms of items, I've got myself Hyper Mighty G right here, Ultra Null All right here, Supreme Gem and Pendulum for trio of 999. Got 3 stars, so then we can end up having 0 MP cost because we're going to be using Quick Hit a lot. I need to get a little bit more Phoenix Downs and possibly a few more Mega Phoenixes just in case. In terms of Healing Waters, we won't really be using them, but I only have 9 of them, so yeah, if you want to get more Healing Waters, you can get an Anacondor, pay them, I believe it's 116,000 gil in a bribe, and you will get 16 Healing Waters. That's pretty much it. So why don't we go to Rin real quick, get ourselves some more get ourselves some more Phoenix Downs, just so then we're able to survive this. And if you could not tell, ladies and gentlemen, this is actually live commentary, because I made a promise that I would do the Dark Aeons with live commentary. Decision I'm going to regret later on when we get to Dark Enema, Dark Bahamut, and the Dark Magus Sisters. Dark Yojimbo I'm perfectly fine with because, I mean, let's face it, I ended up grinding the guy for 3 hours just to get this ribbon armor. So, where are we headed off to first? We're going to head back to Besaid, so then we can get to our first Dark Aeon, Dark Valfor. So, Besaid Island.
Yeehaw! Here we go!
I'm really nervous about this, ladies and gentlemen, because in all honesty, I've only beaten the Dark Aeons like once, twice in the case of some of them. So I'm really nervous to see how this goes, because it can go really badly, especially for the later Dark Aeons, or it can go really well. Obviously, I'm going to be splitting up these videos into different parts. Probably a couple of Dark Aeons I'll be able to squeeze into this part, and then I can get... Really, once we get to Dark Bahamut, that's when it's going to start to have to be one Dark Aeon per video, because that's when I'm going to have to start taking 25 minutes in order to take them down. But the first couple of Dark Aeons aren't too bad, and their stats are rather, how should I say, weak. So, let us head now towards the village, because this is actually the only Dark Aeon you can discover by accident if you're not careful, and this is the only one that well, you can discover them all by accident, but this is the only one that's, well, one of the only two that's really out of your way that you might not realize is there, and that's Dark Valfor, as she's guarding Besaid Village, and you have no way of accessing it. Let's save right here so that I can do this in case I screw up. But Dark Valfor is the only one that really you could accidentally find and then you can end up getting in trouble with. For Dark Shiva, going back to Makalania Temple, that's kind of like obvious and everything, but going back to Besaid Village, you wouldn't think that a Dark Aeon would be guarding Besaid Village, which is why you need to be really careful. One last final check. Let me check my overdrives. Everyone's... Oh, Riku doesn't have her overdrive. Let me set her to Comrade. I shouldn't need Ultra Null All until we get to Dark Bahamut, so we should be fine. Father Zook? What are you doing here?
Infidel! Prepare to charge!
Way to reuse sound clips there. So, time for the battle against Dark Valfor. Dark Valfor has a total of 800,000 HP, being the weakest of the Dark Aeons. She has a strength of 148, a magic of 186, a defense of 120, magic defense of 220, agility 105, accuracy 205, and a luck of 48 with an evasion of 10. So you don't even need to be stat maxed in order to beat this Dark Aeon. So if I wanted to, I could take her out in one hit with a overdrive from Waka, but I'll give it a chance, and by give it a chance, I mean I'll attack it 9 times. Now, they all have their overdrives, and if they build up their overdrives, they will use them. Dark Valfor can use Energy Ray as a normal attack, and the overdrive is Energy Blast. But one more hit ought to take it. And there we go. That takes care of Dark Valfor. Yeah, not even going to give her a chance. She is the easiest of the Dark Aeons, as she is the first Aeon you get. I probably should have set to Victor, so then I could charge up Riku's overdrive. And you can obtain either Dark Matters or Master Spheres from the Dark Aeons, and we obtained the Dual Rod equipment.
Stay away from the summoner! You're a bad man!
And with that, he runs away. And there we go. Now we have access to Besaid Village once more. So if you needed to go and pick up if you needed to go and pick up Valfor's Energy Blast Overdrive, you can do so now. Or there is a Ject Sphere that is actually inside Besaid Village, but we won't be coming back for those until later, after we deal with the Dark Aeons. So where is our next Dark Aeon located? Our next Dark Aeon is located on Bikanel Island with Dark Ifrit, which we need to go all the way to the fourth area, in order to access him. So I'm gonna cut ahead real quick. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I am back. I am in the area where the Cacta Village is. If you remember inside the Cactar Village episode, I believe that was episode 44, I ended up saying, don't talk to this lady over here, you'll end up summoning Dark Ifrit. And while I could have taken on Dark Ifrit back then, I didn't want to take it on. So, talk to this lady right here. My child is lost in the ruins of home. Please help me find my child. So, you actually get an option of yes or no on this one, unlike Dark Valfor, which is mandatory to fight, along with Dark Shiva. Most of the other Dark Aeons, you have to go out of your way to initiate, so keep that in mind. But let's look for this lost child. I don't know. Is that your child? It's an ugly child. And the funny thing is, if you go back and talk to her, you check by the cliff. I don't want to check by the cliff. I'm out of here. But it was a disguise all along, and they melt. Okay, how did they do that? So, check by the cliff, and Dark Ifrit wants blood. I love the Dark Aeon designs in this game. They're really cool looking. I love them more than the regular ones. I kind of wish that they were our regular ones. Now, here's Dark Ifrit. Strength 220, Magic 177, Defense 173, Magic Defense 163, Agility 124, Accuracy 230, Evasion of 8, and a Luck of 27. So the thing about Dark Ifrit that's annoying is the fact that he has 1.4 million HP and also counter attacks whenever you attack him physically. So watch what happens when I attack him physically. I get hit, and it does a lot of damage. Luckily, since I have Comrade on, this is gonna charge up Riku's overdrive nicely. And I'll use... Oh, wow. I mean, you shouldn't be too worried about this. So, there goes Titus. But luckily, this is why you have the Auto Phoenix armor. And Riku has learned Avenger Overdrive. Congratulations, Riku. Not really necessary. Since my luck is so high, I'll do crits, even at low health. I should be a little bit more weary, but let's have Waka get killed real quick. Have him get revived with the Phoenix down. And he'll probably end up either attacking us physically, or he'll end up using his Meteor Strike. Meteor Strike, I believe, will instantly kill any of us anyway. So, Riku, I guess we'll have you defend. And I called it on the Meteor Strike. Meteor Strike will only hit one person, so you don't need to worry. And I was correct, it does instantly kill you. So, Phoenix down. Let's have Riku get killed. So, welcome back, Riku. And let's use our attack reels. There we go. Oh, dang it, I should have set this to Victor. Oh, well. This should kill him. And there we go. That takes care of Dark Ifrit. Still no overdrives being done. We probably won't see an overdrive until Dark Shiva. In which case, I'm going to need to quickly do something about that. We may have to have that, but we got Excalibur, so we're getting weapons here. But what happened to the summoner? Eaten by a Sandragoda.
Let's go.
So that takes care of our second Dark Aeon. So all that remains now is to take care of our third one, which is Dark Ixion, which is located in the Thunder Plains. You might notice where they are because I've passed that person a few times in the Thunder Plains. It's specifically a person who is standing there. So I'm going to cut to the Thunder Plains, ladies and gentlemen, and we're going to go and take on Dark Ixion next. So, cutting ahead. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I am back. So, let's go and take on Dark Ixion. You need to go into the second area of the Thunder Plains, and there's a Bavel guard here. So, talk to him.
You heathen!
What'd you say? Get back here! Beat him up! Beat him up! Beat him up! He called us a heathen! This could have all been avoided. Catman senses something. He's given himself severe whiplash.
Something up there?
Let's go.
Well, there was something up there. It was a unicorn. But the guard gets away, and we have 2 summoners, it seems. Or 2 priests. A priest, and what I'm going to assume is his daughter. And a unicorn. Oh joy. So, time to fight Dark Aeon. Now, Dark Aeon is one we're going to have to fight twice. Dark Aeon has 1.2 million HP, has 176 strength, 133 magic, 220 defense, 188 magic defense, 180 agility, so it's quite a fast one, and 254 accuracy. It's got 0 evasion and a luck of 36. So this one also counterattacks, I believe. And the thing is, Dark Aeon has no real means of attacking the entire party. Its overdrive in the first phase is just going to be Arrow Spark, because we have to fight this boss twice. So, let us quick it. I believe that pretty much since our evasion and our accuracy are so high at 255, we can avoid every single attack Dark Aeon dishes out. So, Dark Aeon may be just even weaker than Dark Valfor. Wow. I never really realized that until just now. Because, I mean, you don't need to go for 255 and everything. I just went for that just for the heck of it. And Thundaha, or Thundaja, is a regular attack it will use. Now you might think, oh, well, I'll just put Thunderproof on that. That is actually a non-elemental spell, despite what the name implies and what it actually does imply. So, looks like it's gonna get off an Arrow Spark. It may just get off an Arrow Spark. Surprisingly, I can't counter its horn. So, I don't know why. But, there we go. That takes care of the first phase of Dark Aeon. Pretty easy. Alright. So, we got Dark Matter and the Grand Slam. Ooh, French toast sounds great from Denny's. And, conveniently, this man dies of a heart attack. And what, did his daughter really exist? Or was she an illusion all along? So, lightning and shadows strike the final blow upon the summoner that appears with the thunder's roar. So, you can actually avoid fighting Dark Aeon a second time if you want. Let's heal up real quick with Yuna, because I did get hit by Thundaha. And what'll end up happening is, if you end up dodging it, you can save, you can leave, and you can reinitiate this fight at any time. However, if you're trying to capture fiends for the monster arena, and you still need the Iron Giant, as long as Dark Aeon is still here, you will not be able to capture any fiends in this area. And it looks like the first Thunderstrike did it. Never mind. Looks like the first Thunderstrike didn't do it. Let's save, because I don't want to have to redo this. I'm just making a million save files for this game. I think I have like 36 of them already. Alright, let's wait for the thunder to strike. I don't see Dark Aeon. There's Dark Aeon. There she is. Well, there he is. So, let's engage in the second battle against Dark Aeon. Now in the second battle, Dark Aeon's overdrive will be Thor's hammer, so use an Aeon shield if you need to. Now, I shouldn't need to worry too much. I might just do Mighty Null All. It has the same amount of HP, 1.2 million, but its strength has gone up, I believe, to 182. Its magic is now 146, defense 222, magic defense 198, agility 180, accuracy is still 254, evasion is still 0, and luck is still 36. So, let us take care of Dark Aeon. Its overdrive charges a lot faster. And now it'll use Arrow Spark as a normal attack, but that's really it. Oh, you would attack Waka, the one person I need to. And Arrow Spark's apparently... didn't know that. Alright, so we're gonna need to use an Aeon shield if I don't kill this. Never mind, managed to kill it. Thought I was gonna need to use an Aeon shield for a second, guess not. But that takes care of Dark Aeon. Alright, so that's Dark Aeon number 3. We get Dark Matter and another Excalibur. Getting a lot of weapons for Titus. So, now that takes care of Dark Aeon, the next one that is up is Dark Shiva at Makalania Temple. So, I will meet you all at Makalania Temple for Dark Shiva. This one we're probably going to actually see an overdrive. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I am back at Makalania Temple, so it's time we tackle the next Dark Aeon. Oh boy, this is going to be fun. Especially because for this next Dark Aeon, we're probably going to see an overdrive, so I'm probably going to have to use an Aeon shield because Dark Shiva's overdrive charges a lot faster. On the bright side, we have some unique dialogue for this temple instead of reused dialogue for the other Dark Aeons. So, get close enough.
Fool! To come back to Makalania Temple, a traitor! Traitor! Find your salvation on the far plane!
I'd rather not. So, Dark Shiva time. Now, Dark Shiva has very large agility. Pretty much, here are her stats. She has 1.1 million HP, 173 strength, 244 magic, 163 defense, 255 magic defense, 255 agility, 255 accuracy, and a luck of 73. So yeah, Dark Shiva got quite a bit going on here. But, since I have 255 and everything, we should be good in order to take her out. He's probably going to use Heavenly Strike, and that's going to kill one of us. What I need to worry about is her overdrive, however. Good, she didn't get her overdrive. Oh! Alright. We're going to have to use an Aeon shield. Never mind, we don't need to use an Aeon shield. I was about to say we were going to need to use an Aeon shield, but we had one extra hit in, otherwise I would have had to. Sweet, not bad. So, that defeats Dark Shiva. And we get Dark Matter and a Genji shield. Oh, those are terrible. And what ends up happening is you have to leave because the Guados start attacking you again. But don't worry, after this, once you end up leaving the area and coming back in, you will be able to easily go back to Makalani Temple if you want. Oh, look. It's very low-level fiends. Oh, dang it. I should have set my overdrive to Victor so I can get Waka his overdrive again. Quick hit. Quick hit. Quick hit. There we go. Alright. So, that takes care of that. Let's get the heck out of here. But anyway, guys, I'm actually going to end it off right here. This has been Roxas1359. Next time, we're going to be taking on Dark Bahamut inside of the Xanarkand Ruins. See you guys next time.